Hi everyone, it's Kathy here from Bello's Designs, and today we're going to be making this card with some cardio stamps. I'm going to be revisiting an old technique that I first used on my very first video actually for Bello's Designs about 2.5 years ago, where you smoosh ink onto your mat and then use your baby wipe to wipe it across your card. So we're going to have a go at doing that. The stamps we need for this are the Cardio Tattered Trail, and I'm using the first one and the second one and the fourth one. The Cardio Still Waters, I'm going to use the Pampas Grass, the Bulrushes, the Wavy Grass and the Little Rock Pool. And Water's Edge, I'm going to use the Flock of Birds, Mummy Duck, a couple of baby ducks, a couple of the otters and the 3 adorable little mice. And for doing the water scene, I've got some Carbothello pastel pencils. I've got a couple of blue and a green, and I've got a white gel pen. For the stamping, I'm going to use Versafine Clair, Golden Meadow, Shady Lane and Nocturne. And for the backgrounds, I'm going to use Element Inks, Russet Orange, Confetti, Mermaid and Dark Denim. I've also got a latex glove. For the purpose of the video, I will wear a glove while I'm doing the inks, because otherwise my fingers will get really messy. If you don't mind messy fingers, that's fine, but if you don't like it, have a glove. So I've got a couple of pieces of card here, because I'm going to make 2 backgrounds. I'm going to make the first one and then the second one. Sometimes the second one is lighter and I prefer it, so I'm going to have a go at 2. So you've got a piece of Multifarious card cut 4 inches by 6 inches approximately, and a matting card which is 4.25 by 6.25, and we'll put that onto a piece of card. Once folded, measures 5 by 7. Right, let's get started. We'll start with the backgrounds. I'm going to put my glove on. A little bit of orange, pink, a little bit of mermaid green, and a smaller bit of dark denim. So I've got 2 wipes here. I've got one wipe that I'm going to keep for my pinks and oranges, and one wipe that I'm going to use for my blues and greens. So separate these cards. There we go. So I'm going to start with the orange first. Just going to smoosh it on. And then I'm going to turn it over, and on the other side I'm going to add some pink. I'm going to turn it back again, because that's gone a bit pinky, so I'm going to add a little bit more yellow. Oh, I've got a bit of blue there too. I've managed to catch. Never mind. And then I'm going to do some blue. Don't worry about the edges too much, because if you can't get it up to the edge, sometimes where you put your finger it takes some of the ink off, so don't worry about that, because you can always use a stencil brush and add a bit more ink afterwards if you need to. And lastly, I'm just going to have a little bit of dark denim. That's the first one. Let's do the second one. Let's use the pink. Let's use that last bit. Now we're going to have some mermaid blue. And just a bit of dark denim down here. That's it. Clear up what little tiny bit there is left. Throw it in the bin. Take my glove off now. Use that piece of paper, and there you have it. So we have got 2 here to choose from. I think I might go for the slightly paler one. I think I'm going to leave the other one to dry, and that'll go in my stash to use at another time. I'm just going to quickly blast it with the heat gun. There we go. That's done. Just straighten it up a little bit. Right, we can start stamping then. I'm going to use the Nocturne first. So the first thing I'm going to stamp is the grass verge. Off the acrylic board there, and then this will go from about here out to the middle there. Perfect. Next we're going to have the sort of path, also the tattered trail, but this one's like a path, so I'm going to do this one next. Try and line it up a little bit with this one, like so. And next we're going to have the rocks. I'm going to start with the rocks up here first, because get it on the bottom there. Make sure it's covered. I want this rock to be sort of standing up a little bit about here. Perfect. And then we're just going to do a bit more of the rocks at the front. Let's get rid of that first. I think that one has to go there. That's it. Right, next I'm going to do the pampas grass in Golden Meadow. And I just need to tear off a little piece of the copy paper for this. And just put that there. And I want this to be coming out from the top of that rock there. That's it. Now we're going to do some more pampas grass on the other side. And then I'm just going to use that bit there so it doesn't go over onto that one, and just another bit there. That's the pampas grass. I have to clean that off quickly because I don't want to stain my stamp. And next we've got the bulrushes, and they're going to go in black. They're going to go up here. Again, I need to just get that right. And they can go, first one goes up there, and the second one goes down there. Now we can have Mr. Otter. He's going to be standing just around the edge here. That's it. Right, before I stamp anything else now, I'm just going to use my pencils to do the water, because if I stamp some ducks and things around here and then colour in, it will cover the duck and it won't be black, it will be like chalky colour. So the first one, I'm just going to curve off the edge there. And just put a little bit of blue around here, and a nice lighter blue. And a little bit of green. There we go. And poke my glove on again for a moment. I'm going to use my finger. I've got a bit of a mess. Doesn't feel the same with the glove on. So now we can have the other otter who's in the water, and she's saying, come on in, the water's lovely. Right, I just need to wipe that bit off there. A bit more on the top. And I'm using go. Now at that point, if you're not entirely happy with the edge, you can just go over it, although to be honest, when you're in the water it's not perfectly straight anyway, is it? So I don't really need to do that, but you can touch up if you want to. Right, so now we're going to go for some wavy grass. And this is going to be Shady Lane. So I'm going to add some wavy grass across, across here and up there. And a little bit more down here too. There we go. Right. Now we have Mummy Duck. Finish with those. Mummy Duck is going to be standing on the rocks around here. And one of her baby ducks is with her, close to her side. So we put this one here. And one has wandered off to go and see what Mr. Otter's up to. So he's on the other side. Now this is where you can use your white pen if it doesn't show very well, which it's not obviously. So and now we're going to have three little mice. And they're just here, watching what's going on. The last stamp is the flock of birds. So now I'm going to use my white pen. I'm going to draw like almost like a circle around Mrs. Otter. This one is obviously lighter sea than the first one I did, but it's good to see it with different perspective and different colours. So that's all, but I am going to just a couple of little bits on here that I noticed. I think it's when I get glitter. Anyway, there we go, that's done. Give that a quick wipe. And next, all I need to do now is just to glue it down. Just get that central before I put it, press it down. That's it. And just put this in place here so it's central. That's it. All done. So here's the original that I showed you earlier, and there's the one I've done now. It's just slightly coloured, slightly lighter, but that's the inks. When you do the backgrounds, they don't come out identical every time. So thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already joined our Facebook groups, please do consider joining our 2 Facebook groups. We have Del Bello's Designs Lounge for all products that are Lavinia, and we also have Del Bello's a la carte lounge, where you'll find things like cardio stamps, sweet poppy stencils, etc. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye bye.